Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today's video is going to be part 2 of my top 10 health foods that I cannot live without. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so number 1 is fruit. I eat fruit daily, multiple times a day. I absolutely love strawberries and passion fruit on my breakfast. I think that strawberries and passion fruit are like the dessert and the sweet treat of fruit. They are so sweet, so tasty. I absolutely love them on my breakfast, which you saw in my previous video, the photo of that one. I have about 3 or 4 strawberries and 1 passion fruit every morning. Oh, and they are also really great to have with some Greek yogurt as a dessert too. Really yummy. Next up in the fruit section, I have my lemons and limes. These are sort of something that people might be like, what, you have them every day? But I do. I have lime, half a squeeze of a fresh lime every morning in a little shot concoction that I have that helps speed up my metabolism, wakes me up for the day. And then lemons and limes I will put over fish and bake in the oven, or I will put on chicken and cook with some salt and pepper, or just have it squeezed into some Greek yogurt with some cucumber mixed through as like a tzatziki sauce. Really nice. And lemons and limes are really sour as well, so if you like sour foods, that's something that you do like as a taste, then it's great to incorporate these into your diet. And some other fruits that I really enjoy eating quite a bit is bananas and oranges as well. Oranges I tend to have, I'll have 1 cut up just as a snack in the morning, or I will put it in my juices, so I'll have an orange concoction mixed with my other stuff for a juice. And then bananas I only tend to use in cooking really. I'll have them mashed up in my protein pancake, or I use them as a substitute for flour or butter, and I put them in muffins as well. Really yummy. Banana. Has anyone seen that video, the Despicable Me 2 banana trailer? I'm going to link it below. It's hilarious. If you have kids, get them to watch it because they will want to eat bananas after watching it. Banana. Oh, I almost forgot as well. Fruits. I also have frozen fruits, berries and raspberries. These are giant ones that I buy from Costco. They're like $6 for a kilo, which is so cheap in Australia. And I use these to mix into muffins and cooking and baking, pancakes, and then I also like to microwave them and heat them up and mix them with chia seeds to add into smoothies or juices. Yeah, they're really a good option as well if you really like a certain fruit, buy it frozen. That way you can have it all year round. Right along, we have the other typical thing you would think of when you think healthy eating, which is vegetables. I love vegetables. They are something that I did find when I first started trying to eat healthy hard to incorporate into my diet daily, but now I just love them. They taste so good. I have carrots, which I will have normally in juices and mixed into salads. I have Brussels sprouts, which growing up as a kid, I hated Brussels sprouts. My parents would feed me Brussels sprouts. I'd be like, what are you doing to me? Why? And now I absolutely love them. There's a toned it up recipe called Babe in the Brussels, which is where you put them in the oven with some sea salt, rosemary, pine nuts, and olive oil. And oh my goodness, they taste so good. Some nights when I don't want to cook, I just have Brussels sprouts, a big bowl of them. They're really yummy. So there's lots of recipes that you can make Brussels sprouts taste really good. I have these like 3 to 4 times a week now. Then I have spinach. Spinach is something that I like to mix into juices or smoothies, and then I also use spinach, or this is baby spinach, I also use it as a basis for my salads. So I use this instead of lettuce. I'm actually low in iron, so spinach has quite a lot of iron in it, so that's something really good to think about. If you get tired really easily, try and have a bit more spinach in your diet and see if it helps. And then I have kale. Kale is one of the superfoods that has come about that everybody raves about. It is so nice. It's really good as salad base. I use it as a salad base. You do need to scrunch the kale to help bring out the flavour, otherwise it's a bit tough in texture. It's really good mixed with fruit in a salad. I like to use it in my juices as well, and kale chips are amazing. They are the crunchiest chips I've ever had. You just put them in the oven, scrunch them up, put some olive oil, sea salt, bake them until they go crispy, and they are so nice. They're like a treat for me now. I have them as a snack, and they're good. Try them if you haven't. Okay, so spices is something that I have found I've been incorporating into my diet quite a lot more. If you want to try and make a little change in getting yourself a little bit healthier, just making one change a week and trying to stick to it will really help that. And one of them that I started doing was not using bottled sauces to mix with meat to have for dinner. It's sort of like the easiest thing to think of when you're like, what should I have for dinner? I'll just use a sauce, mix in a bottle, meat, pasta or rice. Typical, easy, not that great. So what I've been doing now is trying to use spices and herbs to make my own sauces, or to just season the meat without a sauce, and it's really nice. I think the flavours I'm starting to taste a lot more. My taste buds feel like they're tasting things better, and food tastes yummier plain to me now. So salt and pepper are awesome. Putting them over any veggies baking in the oven, they're yum. I really like salt and pepper chicken. So if you cover your chicken in salt and pepper and then just just pan fry it, it's actually really, really tasty. It sort of crispifies it a little bit. And then I've just got a few of my favourite ones that I use a lot. I've got Italian mixed herbs, which is really nice. I find it to be a little bit more tasty than just your regular herb mix. And then I also have Cajun spice mix as well. So I like mixing this salt and pepper over fish or chicken, and I find that to be really yummy baked in the oven or pan fried. And then I also have nutmeg and ground cinnamon, which I use in my pancake mixes. I put cinnamon on my breakfast every morning. That's really great for boosting your metabolism. And then I also use both of these in baking, and it just adds more flavour and makes things tastier. Protein powder. That is something that I think people who aren't really focused on health and fitness, when you tell them you eat protein powder, they think you are one of those gym freaks that wants to bulk and be massive, which totally isn't the case. Adding protein to your diet helps to just get more protein in your diet. You really need protein to help your muscles and for your body to recover, and it's something that I've found that since having my muscles have toned quite a lot. I've become a lot leaner since having protein in my diet. So I tend to have protein after I work out. That's the time where I have it the most, because you have a 30-minute window after you exercise to add in some protein into your diet, and it helps your muscles to recover and repair quicker, which helps you to obviously tone and lose weight quicker and easier. So that's when I eat it the most, and then I also like to incorporate it into my cooking, so it just gives me an added boost of protein when I'm having a snack, if I've made some muffins or protein bars. And then I've also just gotten some chocolate protein. This is the Promax Whey, and I specifically got the chocolate one to mix in with Greek yogurt to make like a chocolatey mousse texture. It is so nice, and it's really good for dessert, so I have that when I have that chocolate craving. And then I also have the Tone It Up Perfect Fit protein, which is so nice in baking because it's a brown rice based protein, so because of the rice makes me, I don't know, in my brain I'm like, rice, baking, makes more sense to use it like a flour, so I enjoy using that the most in baking. These are really good. I'll link them below. They have 15 grams of protein per serving, so they're awesome, and they are vegan and gluten-free, sugar-free. There's 70 calories in one satchel, so they're really good too. Final one is actually a 2-in-1. I'm sneaky there, but it is my essential greens powder and my noni juice. And these are two little things I've incorporated into my diet that I've actually noticed quite a big difference with. So first up, the essential greens. This is a green powder that doesn't smell amazing, but I mix this with a little bit of water in the morning, and it just has so many great benefits in it for your body that I try to have it every day. It has, gosh, it has so many things in it. It has super greens protein, it's good for liver, detoxifying, it's immune boosting, stress and brain support, digestive support, antioxidants, there's key minerals in there. And the thing that I've noticed the most since having this is my hair is really shiny now. My hair's gotten a lot healthier since I've been eating healthy, but it's become so much shinier from having this. So, I don't know if you can see the shine there, but that's what I found to be most helpful, and it's helping my nails to grow and be a lot stronger, not so brittle. So that's nice to incorporate. And when I first started having it, if you do try it, when I first had it, I had to block my nose because it tasted so gross, whereas now I don't have an issue at all. I think as you slowly tell yourself how good they are for you, you start to see the changes, you get accustomed to the taste, and now I actually like the taste. So that's something to keep in mind when you do start eating healthy. The first few weeks, you might think everything's really bland and boring, and you might be missing all those treats and cakes and pizzas and stuff, but after a few weeks you start to crave it, and it starts to taste really good, and flavours become more flavoursome and they come out more, so yeah. And the one that I get, the brand that I have, is the Lifestream Essential Greens Plus, and it says it has over 40 essential vitality boosting whole foods and herbs. So that's the one that I get. And it costs $40, about $40 from Just Health Food Store. And then lastly, I have noni juice, and I will admit the first reason why I bought noni juice was purely based on the fact that Miranda Kerr drinks it, but then I actually did some research into it because it tastes disgusting, and I found the health benefits from it, so I have continued to have it, and I do find it to be very helpful in my health. It is disgusting, like it's probably the worst tasting food that I eat, and I'm not yet accustomed to it. I still, after I have a sip, I'm like, bleh. So there is a wide array of health benefits from noni juice. I've got a few on my computer just next to me, so I'll read them out to you. One of them is that it is an immunity booster, so it really helps with your immune system. Another one is it's full of antioxidants, more so than grapeseed extract. It is also known as the painkiller or headache-free tree, so it helps relieve pain and helps stop with headaches, and I get migraines, so if it works. It is also anti-inflammatory, and it is also anti-tumor and anti-cancerous, so it can help reduce your risk in getting cancer, which is something that is important to me. I really want to be healthy to live a long and happy life, so I will be willing to drink disgusting drinks that taste horrible if it's going to help me with all of those things. It does say to just have, it's only 30 to 60 mils once or twice a day, half an hour before you eat, so I just have a quick little sip and then go blah, and continue on with my day and try to remind myself of all the health benefits that it gives me. So this one cost $31, and it was from a health food store as well. So those were my final 5 out of my top 10 health foods that I cannot live without. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did. Give it a thumbs up and tell me if you liked it. Give me some ideas on some other health videos that you would be interested in, or any foods that you'd like to know a little bit more about. And I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!